Hey, it's Jess, and in this video I am going to draw my sister's Roblox avatars. So I did 4 digital drawings and 2 of them is the same avatar. Whoops. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn the bell to get notified when I post a video. Thank you. But anyway, let's draw. So I already did a sketch on my sketchbook and I imported in Procreate, which I'm using to draw. You can also use IBSX. It's for free. I think that's what it's called. I sometimes use it. So the first avatar I choose to draw is Cinnamon Toast Crunch with french fries legs and arms and a white top hat. And you can see I am doing the line art. One of my favorite things to do in digital. I usually am bad with sketching because I need it to look somewhat decent so I can figure it out how to do the line art clean, you know. So this is the full line art. And the toast crunch is chilling in a bowl of cereal with milk. I'm coloring the toast cinnamon crunch with an orange color. So I outline the squares and color drop it. So this is my base colors. And then I added texture on the squares to actually make it look like a toasty crunch. And now I'm working on shading, so I use a different layer and use clipping mask on top of my base colors. And the layer is in multiply. So now I can select the same base colors and start shading. And I did the same thing for the highlights. Except I put screen on and it's still the same base colors, which is really cool. Then I was coloring the milk. I draw a circle border and blur it out. And it looks really nice to create this effect. Then I color the line art using Alpha Lock. On the top layer, I have a filled salmon pink color that I lower the opacity to 30% and choose overlay for that layer. And I create this nice effect and blends all well together. I use a brown color for my signature. I love the facial expression. It looks so cute. I love how it turned out. My sister loves it too. On to the next drawing. So I choose this avatar and here is the sketch from my sketchbook. I would like to think this is her OG avatar when, you know, she doesn't joke around. Yeah, it's so cute. It's so her style. And I am, you know, outlining the sketch. And when I'm done with that, I did a cleanup line art. There's the full line art for this drawing. Now I'm color dropping the color of her clothes. And I have a little reference on the left side here. Then I outline her hair and color drop it. Wow, so cool. I outlined the grass and then color drop it. And also color drop the sky light blue color. Now I'm coloring the mushroom line art. And did shading at the bottom of the mushroom. Doing highlights on her skin and later on I lowered the opacity. And you can see I did the shading too. So this is how it looks so far. And then boom! I changed the sky into a light pink purple color. And now I am highlighting her hair. I add shine on her hair, but then I decided I like more if it was scribbled a bit. But I still add shine lines on her bangs and the bottom of her hair. I forgot to shade and highlight her overalls, so I'm doing that. And later on, I did finish coloring this poor mushroom. So don't worry, I fix that later. Then I forgot to color the stripe of her shirt in the flannel color lines. So I did a line sketch and use it to help me to color it on a different layer. So that's my reference. For the flannel, I use a kind of dark color to color this part. And then I colored the whole row and did another row. And once I'm done with that, it looks like this. It looks nice so far. I add the line sketch on top of my color layers so it can guide me to color the square that are in the center. So I outline them and color them. So this is how it looks without the base colors. You can barely see it, so I made it a bit darker. Then I did final touches and colored the parts that I missed, like this bone leg that I forgot. And then I draw pink ovals on the cheek and use Gaussian blur to blur it out a little. So now she is blushing. And I also added blush marks. Then I added clouds. So I'm drawing the shape of a fluffy cloud and color drop it. Boop, boop, yeah. So overall, I added big and small clouds, and then I colored the clouds. I colored the top of the clouds a light purple with a soft brush, and then I used the select tool and draw a part of a fluffy cloud and use a soft brush and color that pink. Woo! Just like that. So I just draw them and color it pink on top. It looks so dreamy and soft, which I like. I decided to shade the bottom of the grass because I felt something was missing. Then I choose a light yellow color and picked a soft brush, made the brush a bit bigger, and softly applied it on the right side because that's where our light source is, which is the sun. Also, I lightly colored the grass and I added a few shiny stars and decided to write my sister's avatar's name, Edibles. So I just basically moved the letters to curve it around her head and added dark purple stroke. Ooh, wow, so magical, especially the sunset. I love the color palette on this. It's so pretty. Second drawing done. Now into the third drawing. So I used my sketchbook to sketch, and there's actually a story behind this image. Basically, me and my sister went to explore McDonald's in Roblox for the first time. And my sister went to order at the cash register because I didn't want to order. So I waited for her at the table. She ordered a drink and chicken nuggets, I think. She came back to the table and I was like watching her the whole time. And we were chilling and she said that the guy was fine. And I was like, huh? Okay. Then he came with a drink on his hand. So my sister stood up to get the drink, but he was struggling to give it to her for some reason. And I stared at him thinking like, this is probably his first time working. And my sister was thinking, wow, you're so cool. Oh my god, you're making me blush, jokingly. So I took this screenshot because I thought it was funny. So yeah, anyway, I finished the line art and started coloring the skin and the clothes, using the same colors as the last drawing, and did the same technique for the flannel. And darker color for the square in the middle. Then color drop the hair for the base. And miss the spot of the skin, fixing that. Then color the bone leg. And now I am coloring the line art using Alpha Lock. Then add shading on the hair. Then I realized that she wears pants. Whoops, so I recolor everything on the leg part. I add shading and highlights on the clothes. And then highlighting her hair. Add shine on her bangs and the bottom of her hair. Nice! I color dropped this guy's hair and hat. That's a nice hat. Then add heart highlights on her eyes. Ooh, lovely. And add a sparkle. And add another layer and put screen for her eye color to pop. Then add blush and blush marks. Also, I don't know why, but I'm proud of this drink. Then I add the base layers for the background and color the floor shiny. Now it's time to create this glow effect. So I have another layer and put it on add to make this nice soft glowing effect with a soft brush. And I draw a tree and combine these together. And it's going to be right here outside of the window. And color the sky blue. Add clouds and color the glass for the window. It's a blue color and put screen. And I lower the opacity. Then I use a soft brush and drew lines. Yay, it looks really nice so far. I decided to write a speech bubble for the guy, Cam, that's his name, saying, "Here is your drink." And edibles here is speechless for 3 seconds. And I didn't know how to format the text. But then I figured it out and write the text and the bubble and add highlights and later change the text into a purple color. I decided to add tiny sparkles on her eyes to make it look sparkly a bit and color the speech bubble a blue color and put lighten on the layer. It looks very cool. Then with a soft brush, which is for the eraser, I made the brush a bit bigger and gently erase the top of the bubble so it blends well on top. On top of the layer, I already add a filter, but now I am creating a round pink border. Ooh. And then put it on Gaussian blur and blur it out. Then I lowered the opacity a bit and I try figuring out what color light I want it to look like, but I wasn't satisfied with none of these. So I stayed at original, and then I grabbed my signature from the Toasty Crunch drawing and drag it to my canvas. There it is, and change the color to a lighter pink purple color. And boom! I didn't expect to actually love it. I like the background and the shiny floor and the filter on top of it. It all pulls together, which is really awesome. Their drawing done. My sister actually has more avatars, so I am going to draw those on the next part. So stay tuned. Comment down below which drawing is your favorite because I can't choose. They're all great in their own way, so yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye!